Another massive demonstration in Colombia's capital, 18 days into an unprecedented run of protests known as the National Strike. This time as a musical roadshow, with 3 fixed stages, 44 bands performing and a traveling concert truck. But despite the festive atmosphere, the objective remains the same, demanding changes from the unpopular government of Ivan Duque.
We've been on strike peacefully for 18 days because we're not afraid anymore, and we will continue until the government gives us more solutions.
University students and union members keep leading the strike, but as the days go by, larger sectors of society have been championing the protest and its demands, from the middle class to artists and musicians.
I have never seen in my life a movement that lasted this long and with such a huge participation of the youth. I think we were apathetic because we lacked hope, and I think this new generation is hopeful, and this keeps motivating them and others.
As in other Latin American countries in unrest, feminists here too performed the Chilean anti-rape protest song, A Rapist in Your Path, that has become an international anthem. A downpour in the early afternoon didn't stop the show and chants. 74% of Colombians are supporting the strike and its demands, from implementing the country's peace deal with FARC rebels to halting the killing of human rights activists in the country and police repression of protest. But the focus now is on blocking legislation which would cut duties on businesses. Despite the pressure, President Duque's government and Congress are pushing forward with a number of reforms, starting with tax reform that protesters want to see scrapped altogether.
Many of the people present here today want the government to make a 180-degree turn. Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. This government is not going to become into a center-left government overnight. It needs things that it can compromise on, and these protesters need to present the government with viable options for it to do it.
In the meantime, the pressure on Duque will continue unabated, with more demonstrations planned for next week. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Bogota.